Hey, what's up everybody? Today is July the 8th and in 4 more days it'll be exactly 1 month from the last update. So I finally figured out the problem, so I'll show you what I found in a few seconds, but I'm going to show you the progress since last month. This is my chocolate Scotch bonnet. Hasn't done much since last month, and same problem. I had too much water, and the soil that I used, plus I had wood chips on top of it, so that was keeping in the moisture, and I mean it just keep the soil so wet that the roots was probably drowning, so hasn't done much. So what I did this week was remove some soil and added some of these perlite, these white little things in here, and so that is sort of like helping the drainage anytime it accidentally got sprinkled on. But I haven't watered this since, I mean, forever. So that's the Scotch bonnet. I think it will recover now that I figured out the problem. Not too much water, needs some aeration in the soil. So I added those perlites, I think that's what they're called. And so it seems to be improving. And here is the yellow Muruga. Oh, this poor plant. So again, same thing, too much water. It was sort of like dying, so the leaves started to turn yellow. So I took some soil out, mixed it up a little bit, add some perlite to help with the aeration, and as you can see, it's recovering. The leaves are starting to green back, so hopefully it'll pick up in the season, and it won't be too late before it gets cold. But again, this is my first season, so I'm testing as I go. And then look at this one. So this is the one that was almost dying last month. It was all yellow. It didn't grow. So again, I took some soil out, mixed the soil up with some perlite, give some aeration, dry it up. Haven't watered since, and it is returning to normal. And it actually grew about maybe 2 inches tall. So it's still a skinny plant, but I guess it's recovering. So I don't know what it's gonna do, but let's just see. Again, this is my first season, so all of these are experimental, and I'm glad to see it's recovering. So I have more of these, but it's at the other house, so maybe I'll record some in the follow-up video. But anyway, here's what I'm excited to show you guys. Now look at this one. This is my hydroponic setup, again in the little baby container bottle. And this thing is just going ridiculous. Look at all the fruits that I have. I mean, there's flowers everywhere. So initially, the flowers, the first set of flowers fell off, and I collected a bunch of these. These are like 20 or 30 of these fell off. But then, as one fall off, 2 or 3 grow back in its place, and now they're just everywhere. And see, I have these nice fruits here. I actually have a bunch of them. They're everywhere. They're still small now, but they're just very prolific plant. This is the orange habanero, so it's doing great in this little setup, and I pruned it really well. So if you watch my other video, I cut these plants off like multiple times, and now it's just shooting out like a nice canopy. So this is a really nice experiment, and it's working in this almost like a cracky method, because I don't have any air bubbles in there. And then my little experiment that I also tried last month. Look at the size of this thing. It's just going nuts. So I was thinking about cutting this off, but it just grown so well, so that I'll just let it grow and see how much more it can, or how much taller it'll get. But the stem, initially the stem is really small, as you can see at the bottom, and then at the top it got really thick. So the hydroponic is really helping my plants become very sturdy, and the leaves and everything. It's such a beautiful plant. And so this is my other experiment, and I can't wait to see how far it will go along into its fruit. But we'll see. Anyway, so I'll keep you guys updated. everything is doing okay. I know what my problem is. Too much water, not enough aeration in the soil. Because the soil I use, it's sort of like compacted really tight. So the roots is having trouble breathing. So I did a bunch of research. And then, of course, I dug into the soil and I can feel it with my finger. It's just wet and so compacted that I can tell that the roots is just struggling. But now they're all coming back. So hopefully they'll come back and fruit if I get lucky. But that's all for this update. I'll keep you guys posted and then show more progress in the next video. Alright, if you have any suggestion, because this is my first time, please let me know, because I do need some help. Alright, bye.